Anderson Mill Road. So, Anderson Mill runs north to southeast, starting at 1431 and ending at Palmer, also intersecting 620 and US Highway 183. Historically, the northern segment of this road ended at Cedar Park High School, and the original stretch of Anderson Mill is now incorporated into the school's parking lot. Eventually, the road was extended southward to reach 620, and at the very north of this road sits a quarry that Anderson Mill runs through. Now, for most of its life, the northern segment of the road between Cypress Creek and West Side Preserve was a narrow drive with only one lane in each direction. However, in 2023, the city began a full-scale reconstruction of this segment, and by early 2024, the project was completed, transforming the road into a wider two-lane system to handle the higher traffic. One part of this project I'm not a huge fan of was the installation of a new four-way intersection at the middle of the northern stretch to manage neighborhood traffic. Obviously, it's necessary to improve the safety of this intersection, but I can't lie, it's annoying to stop at the light. This modernized northern segment of Anderson Mill is so wide now that there's no real visual deterrent for drivers to follow the speed limit. People will typically average 55 to 60 miles per hour on this road in my experience, and especially at night, it almost feels like I'm on a drag strip. But like I said, it almost feels natural to go that fast because the road is just so wide. But that's an issue for another video. The stretch near 620 also features some rolling hills that give it a real distinctive look, and it almost makes you feel like you're in a whole different state. Now, if you keep going south past 620, Anderson Mill eventually curves to the east, passing under 183 and ending at Palmer Lane. Lake Creek Parkway. Lake Creek Parkway breaks south off of 620 and curves eastward, passing under 183, banking north through 45, where it meets its end after intersecting Lakeline. Weaving through a bunch of Anderson Mill neighborhoods, the road acts as a quick connector between 620 and Westwood High School. Although it's been around for a while, the road has had some new updates, including these pedestrian-friendly crosswalks and biking lanes. The road also significantly tightens when you approach a stop sign, which helps drivers get a clue to slow down. Around 2022, a bunch of townhomes started popping up near the end of the road after the Dell Children's Hospital was built, and it feels like the city is prepping for expansion. I say this because just above the dead end, there's this random little stretch called North Lake Creek Parkway that only runs a few hundred meters from Avery Ranch to the townhomes, almost like it's waiting to be connected. It feels like this road story isn't finished yet.